So those waiting for the Canterbury game to start, be a little bit of time. The game before went a little bit over, so we should be going here pretty quick. We're just waiting on the Blues and we'll be good to go.
Hello whānau and welcome to the 3 o'clock game that is just running behind a little bit with Canterbury versus North Harbour here in the New Zealand Under-19 Men's National Championship. Defensive lineup for Canterbury, we have Toby Smith on the mound, to Raumana Kumiroa in at catching. At first base we have number 10 Daniel Dittmar. At second we have number 1 Rico Ratu. At third we have number 8 Bronson Harper. At shortstop we have number 4 Jaden Potts. At left field we have number 13 Samuel Gilchrist. At centre field we have number 6 Norkai Dimamonchi Taylor. At right field we have number 14 Joshua Snelger, and at the DP role hitting for Toby is number 12 Ryakos. I also have 4 Stowers, and leading North Harbour off, first up we have number 1 Jackson Gerbies. And on deck we have number 5 Tamatea Matatai Hickle Smith, and at the gates we have number 37 Will Singer. And starting off the game here, top of the table clash for Canterbury and North Harbour. In the box, number 1, Jackson Gerbies. On deck, number 5, Tamatea Matatai Hickle Smith. And at the gates, number 37, Will Singer. And there's a foul ball there for Jackson. And 1 strike on Jackson. A nice pitch there too, fouling that off for 2 strikes. Jackson coming into the box here, aggressive, 2 pitches, 2 strikes, 2 foul balls. Toby will be looking at moving the ball here. And there's a nice outside pitch there for another foul ball. And an inside pitch there, driven out foul to right field, and Jackson remains with 2 strikes here. And another foul ball here. Two strikes for Jackson. And a change up there, beautiful change up to take him out at the plate for 1 out. And into the box here we have number 5, Tamatea. On deck we have number 37, Will Singer. And at the gates we have number 13, Jaden Tapsell. And there's 1 strike on number 5, Tamatea, with 1 out. Foul ball there for strike 2. Two strikes on number 5, Tamatea. Toby and Rowe working well together here in the battery. Moving the ball, and another change up there for the 2nd out of the game. Outstanding job there by Toby and Raimana. And in the box now for North Harbour we have number 37, Will. On deck, number 13, Jaden Tapsell. And at the gates we have number 25, Tangaroa King. And there's a safe hit out to right field there, just driving the ball in between that 3-4 hole there. So we have runner at first base, 2 down. Number 13, Jaden in the box. On deck, number 25, Tangaroa King. 1 strike there to start this at bat off. And then for a 2nd strike. North Harbour still have a runner at first base here. 2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. And a foul ball there 2 strikes, and a runner on first. 2 down. Toby well ahead in the count here. And there's a nice pitch there. Nice pitch on the outside for the 3rd out at the plate. Here we go, heading into the bottom of the first innings. Canterbury coming out with the stick here. And to lead Canterbury off, we have number 4 Jaden Potts on deck, number 8 Bronson Harper, and at the gates number 1 Rico Ratu. Defensive lineup for North Harbour is number 29 Zach Adkins on the mound. Catching is number 13 Demetrius Sant. At third base we have number 37 Will Singer. At second we have number 5 Tamatea Matatai Heko Smith. Over at third we have number 9 Xavier Haddon. At shortstop number 13 Jaden Tapsil. At left field we have number 25 Tangaroa King. At centre field number 1 Jackson Gerbies, and at right field number 12 Cooper Watson. North Harbour going with the straight 9 lineup here. No DPs. And Canterbury will be looking at trying to get some people on here to start their bottom of the innings off strong. And into the box for Canterbury, leading us off we have number 4 Jaden Potts on deck, number 8 Bronson Harper. At the gates number 1 Rico Ratu. Yeah, first pitch on the outside for a strike on Jaden. One strike on Jaden here. Nice inside pitch there for a strike 2. Pitcher well ahead in the count here. Looking at moving the ball, getting it off the plate here. And an outside pitch just off the plate there for ball 1. Count ball 1, strike 2. And the outside pitch there, sitting on the plate, Jaden fouling that off. One ball, 2 strikes on number 4 Jaden. One ball, 2 strikes on Jaden. Lead off hitter for Canterbury here. Play outside for a second ball. Taking the count to 2-2. And down the middle there, Jaden drives that up. Back at the pitcher, and it makes it safely to first base. So here we have Jaden on first base, none down, and number 8 Bronson into the box. On deck, number 1, Rico Ratu, and at the gates, number 6, Norkai Dimamonchi Taylor. Ball high there. For 1 ball. Bronson looking at putting the ball in play, advancing the runner to 2 into scoring position here. Coming on the outside there for a hit to the shortstop, and he beats it out. Safe at 1 and 2. Great wheels. Bronson being a lefty just bet that throw out there. The wheels came with it. Shortstop over to first base, just couldn't quite get there in time. Now Canterbury have a runner at first and second with number 1 Rico into the box. On deck we have number 6 Norkai, and at the gates number 2 Romana Kumiroa. None down. Inside pitch for a strike. Yeah, he wasn't too happy with that pitch. Just asking if that's the lowest he's calling it there. One strike on Rico. And he chases that outside pitch there for a second strike. 2 strikes on Rico. Runner at 1 and 2, none out. Good contact hitter here, Rico is. Just pops that over second base. And Jaden's coming in to score here at home. And Bronson advances to second base, and Rico safe at first. Score currently 1-0 to Canterbury. There's an RBI for Rico there. Into the box we now have number 6 Norkai. On deck number 2 Romana, and at the gates number 10 Daniel Dittmer. None out here for Canterbury still. Outside pitch on the outside, and Norkai fouls that off for the first strike. Norkai just needs to move the ball here, advance the runners, move them round. So we've got 2 people in scoring position. And that's a ball low. Taking the count to 1 and 1. Runner at 1, runner at 2, none down. Number 6, Norkai in the box. With a 1 and 1 count. And a foul ball there, screwing around to bunt, just comes foul. Need to just get the ball out in front here. Count on Norkai, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runners at 1 and 2 here, none out. And a nice outside pitch there, just missing the plate. Taking the count to 2 and 2. And foul ball there. Count remains 2 and 2. Runners on first and second for Canterbury. None down. Norkai 2 and 2. And an inside pitch cuts late there for a foul ball. Hanging around in the box here. Count remains 2 and 2. And the ball up high there. Good eyes by Norkai there, taking the count to a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. It's a great at bat he's having in there, hanging around, protect the plate. Now he'll be hitting or walking here. Runners will be looking at advancing on the contact. And an outside pitch low there. Oh, that did look a bit low. However, the umpire has called that a strikeout there. And the pitcher there taking the first out at the plate for 1 down. Runners remain at first and second. With number 2, Romana in the box. On deck, number 10, Daniel Dittmar. And at the gates we have number 13, Samuel Gilchrist. Pitcher comes in hard with first strike. 1 strike on row here. Inside low there for ball, taking the count to 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike on Romana. Runners remain at first and second with 1 out. An outside pitch driven foul there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We just don't have any balls here. The break, looking for some balls. There's a ball in. And Romana in the box with 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. Canterbury remain with a runner on first and second. And an inside pitch, and he drives that out short to centre field. And Bronxton's coming in with the wheels here to home. They score the run there, and Rico makes it around to third safely. And Romana safely standing up on second base. Great running there by Canterbury. Coach for North Harbour just questioning the safe or out call made at third base there. From our angle, it looked like Rico did put his hand in the under the tag, coming round wide. So that takes our score now to 2-0 to Canterbury with a runner on second and third. Bringing into the box number 10, Daniel, and on deck number 13, Samuel, and number 4 at the gates, number 14, Joshua Snelga. And it is 1 down. Dan just needs to move the ball here. Runners in scoring position. Nice pitch on the outside for the first strike on Dan. Real important for Dan just to make contact. Just need the ball in play. Bring a runner in. 1 strike on Dan here. And he squares around for the bunt. Bit of a squeeze play there, but the ball went foul, taking the count to 2 strikes. And runners remain at second and third. 2 strikes on Dan in the box here. Outside pitch too far on the outside there for ball 1, taking the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Outside pitch there. First base takes a catch there. Runners remain at second and third. Bringing into the box number 13, Sam. On deck number 14, Josh Joshua Snelger, and at the gates number 12 Rykos. I also see 4 Stowers. And we have a 10 runner there. Dan Dittmer's line out to run for Raimana, which is catching. Two outs, runner on second and third. Number 13 Sam in the box here. Late cut for a foul ball. Striking Sam. And outside there for a ball. One ball, one strike. 2 runners in scoring position with 2 outs here for Canterbury. Outside high there, and Sam takes a cut at that for strike 2. And down low there for a second ball, taking the count to 2 and 2. And pitch up high there for Sam, taking the count to a full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 runners in scoring position here with 2 outs. Hitting or walking here for Sam. He needs to protect the plate and not chase any balls out wide yet. And that's down outside there, just missed the plate. Loading the bags up there. So we now have loaded bases, and number 14 Josh up to the plate. On deck number 12 Rykos. Inside pitch there for the first strike on Josh. Loaded bases here for Canterbury with 2 outs. Inside low, taking the count to 1 and 1. Canterbury need to go to work here. Loaded bases, 2 people in scoring position here. They need to look at scoring one at a time. And high there, the catcher will ask to check if he went or not, and he did. David Fortin out there has said he did swing. So that will take the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Josh just needs to put the ball in play, move his runners around. Inside pitch there, and pass ball there for the catcher, but no runners advanced there. Josh's count is now 2 and 2. Outside high pitch, swing and a miss there, taking the 3rd out at the plate. And that will close the innings for us there, heading into the top of the second. The score is 2-0 to Canterbury.
just like rested on me and then
And leading North Harbour off here, number 25 Tangaroa King into the box. On deck we have number 29 Zach Adkins, and at the gates number 12 Cooper Watson. And the first pitch in there for a ball on Tangaroa King. Just missed the plate on the outside there for a second ball. Number 25 Tangaroa with 2 balls. Coming in hard on the outside there for the first strike, taking the count to 2 balls, 1 strike. Toby will want to get ahead here, stay ahead in the count. Come back with another strike. That's a good pitch on the outside there. Taking his count to 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes on Tangaroa. Down low for a ball, going into a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Outside pitch for a foul there. Foul ball. Count remains 3 balls, 2 strikes. Tangaroa will be wanting to get on here, lead his team off. Ball down low for a walk. It's a good start for North Harbour there. Runner on, none down. Into the box we have number 29 Zach. On deck number 12 Cooper Watson, and at the gates we have number 30 Demetrius Snap. And bit of a bobble there that's a good throw there. Bit of a bobble behind the plate here, but Rowe makes the throw down to second with a close play there. Runner safe at second base. With 1 ball on the hitter Zach. Low outside, just missing the plate for a second ball. Outside pitch, clipping the plate there for the first strike. Taking it to 2-1. Runner at second. In scoring position here for North Harbour with no outs. Hitter just needs to put the ball in play. Keep the runner moving for a strike foul there, taking the count to 2-2. On Zach in the box, and then he fouls that ball off there. Count remains 2-2. Another pass ball there. I think it was a wild pitch there for Toby. Unfortunately, the runner advances to third base, giving him a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Runner on 3 with none out. Toby and Rowe just need to get it together here, go to work, get those pitches working, protect the run. And a nice pitch there in the 5-6 hole. The hitter safely drives that ball through the 5-6 hole, scores the runner, and gets safe at first base. Great outcome for North Harbour there. Zach with the RBI. Now we have number 12, Cooper in the box. On deck, number 30, Demetrius Santh. And at the gates, number 9, Xavier. That was a beautiful bunt there by number 12, Cooper. Bunt down there to sacrifice himself to advance the runner to second base. Great defensive play by Canterbury there, taking the out at first for the first out of the innings. Now North Harbour have a runner at second with 1 down, and in the box we have number 30, Demetrius. On deck, number 9, Xavier Haddon. First strike there for Demetrius. And again, they find themselves in the same position, runner in scoring position here. 1 out. Hitter just needs to move the ball, put the ball in play somewhere. Nice pitch on the outside by Toby for 2 strikes. Rowe needs to keep working the zone here. Get him swinging, get it out of the plate. That's a great pitch there. Good change up there by Toby for the second out at the plate. Outstanding job by Rowe. North Harbour have just called a timeout here. Looks like we have the temporary runner coming on for number 25, Zach, who is the pitcher. And of course number 30, Demetrius, is the catcher, so he does not need to run, and that leaves the runner being number 12, Cooper. There's a cut there by number 9, Xavier, for a foul ball. We have 2 outs for North Harbour and a runner on 2 here, the top of the second. Nice pitch there, and Xavier has driven that in the 5-6 hole, and the runner on second's coming home here and manages to score that runner safely at home, and he advances himself to second base. Outstanding hitting by North Harbour here. When in scoring position, they are scoring the runs. Great job by Xavier there to score the run. RBI for him.
Up, go, up!
In the box here we have Jackson, number 1, Jackson Gervais. On deck, number 5, Tamatea Matatai Heckle Smith. Oh, whoopsie, all the balls are coming in here. One strike on Jackson in the box. And another foul ball there for strike 2. Two strikes on Jackson. And an inside pitch there, just low for a ball, taking the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jackson will want to move the ball here, and there's a nice pitch on the outside for the 3rd out of the innings, with a swing and the miss from Jackson at the plate. Now heading into the bottom of the second innings, and the score is 2-2. And leading off for Canterbury, we have number 12, Rykos, for a foul ball there, heading over the dugout. One strike on Rykos. On deck, we have number 4, Jaden Potts. And a defensive change for North Harbour. We have number 12, Cooper Watson, out of the ball game, and number 33, Noah Reid, has come in to right field. There's a standard ground out play there, making the out at first base for the first out of the innings. Bringing in number 4, Jaden Potts, and on deck, number 8, Bronson. Jaden squares the bunt there, ball comes in high. For ball 1. Ball on the outside, but too far out there for a second ball. 2 balls on Jaden. And another ball there for Jaden. With 3 balls. Pitcher will be wanting to come back with a strike here. Keep him in the box. Get him hitting. And high outside there for a walk with Jaden heading down to first base safely. Number 8, Bronson, coming into the box. And on deck, number 1, Rico. Bronson, we've seen he had wheels in the last innings. He'll be wanting to use them again. Ball in play. Advances runner, get himself safe on base here. There's a good cut there, foul ball. For 1 strike. Canterbury with a runner on first. Bronson in the box with 1 strike. And foul ball there, ball coming in high, and unfortunately couldn't pull it back in time. Takes him to 2 strikes there. And Jaden safely gets there, he safely gets safe there. And he comes around, the ball deflects off Jaden's slide, driving into second base. But he gets up and he advances all the way around to third there on that deflection of the ball. Bronson's count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And ball down low there, taking the count to 2 and 2. Foul ball. Count remains 2 and 2. Great at bat here by Bronson. And we've lost all the balls again. No, 1 ball has just been thrown in. Two balls, 2 strikes on Bronson. And he pushes that. And that's outstanding play there. Unfortunately, the first baseman also tried to get that ball with the second baseman fielding it, leaving first base open, scoring Jaden from third base there. Bronson is safe at first base. Score now 3-2 to Canterbury with 1 out. In the box we have number 1 Rico on deck, number 6 Norkai. There's a ball down low there and a swing and a miss for Rico, taking his count to 1 strike. And Bronson goes there. There's a bit of a bunt and run situation there. Rico was on the run bunting the ball and Bronson took off real quick from the bases. That leaves Rico now with 2 strikes at the plate. And the runner goes there, but there's a foul ball from Rico, protecting that plate. That's his job, he needs to protect the plate, advance the runner. And we are back to not having any balls again. Another foul ball there for Rico. Count remains 2 strikes on Rico, 1 out, runner at first. And there's another foul ball there. We're back down to only having 1 ball. Long at bat here for Rico. High outside pitch there, getting Rico at the plate, taking it to 2 outs for North Harbour. Bronson remains at first base. Bringing in up to the plate is number 6 Norkai. On deck, number 2 Romana. Ball up high for the first ball. Norkai with 1 ball. And Bronson's taken off, stealing to second base. And that's a good out there by the catcher. Great arm, taking the out on Bronson at second base on the steal there. Heading into the top of the third, Canterbury remains consistent, scoring runs. Score now heading into the top of the third is 3-2 to Canterbury. And leading off for North Harbour, we have number 5, Tamatea. On deck, number 37, Will Singer. And ball up high there. For a ball. Count on Tamatea is 1 ball. Squeeze around to bunt. And he bunts that. Comes at him, he bunts it, he didn't realise, and Toby comes in to take the out there. It's a bit of an unlucky shot as a hitter. Use the bat to protect yourself, ball goes into play and you've got to try beat it out, unfortunately. 1 out there for North Harbour. Bringing into the box, number 37, Will. On deck, number 13, Jaden. 1 ball to start well off there. A nice outside pitch there, just missing the plate there for 2 balls. Romanit really needs to get him going here. Toby needs a leader on this hitter. High outside pitch there for 3 balls. Toby needs to come back with a strike here, keep him in the box. Nice strike there on the outside corner. Taking the count to 3 balls, 1 strike. Needs to keep working that plate. Rowe needs to stay strong behind the plate here. Just missing the outside corner there. For a walk. And will be safe at first base on the walk there with 1 out. Into the box, number 13, Jaden. And on deck, number 25, Tangaroa. That's a fly ball there out to left field. And right under that, taking the catch, throwing back to second base there to stop the runner for the second out. Runner remains at first base. Number 25, Tangaroa into the box. Runner remains at first base for North Harbour. 2 outs. Nice outside pitch there for the first strike. strike on Tangaroa. And there's a foul ball there, taking him to 2 strikes. Runner's getting a good jump, ready to go. Canterbury have 2 outs here. Tangaroa, 2 strikes. Runner on first base for North Harbour. And the runner's taken off. And I can't quite see that. It was taken out there at second base. Tag out by Jaden for the 3rd out. In the top of the 2nd innings there. Score is now 3-2. And bottom of the 3rd innings here. Into the box we have number 6, Norkai. On deck, number 2, Romana. And nice inside pitch there, screwing around for a bunt. Just missing that. For a strike 1. Norkai will want to give himself the best opportunity he can to be a runner for Canterbury here. 1 strike. Outside pitch there, foul ball for strike 2. Ball up high there, just nipping the blue in the head for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Norfolk. And an inside low pitch there for the 1st out, taking the strike out at the plate. 1 down here for Canterbury. Bring into the box number 2, Romana. On deck number 10, Dan. Nice inside pitch. Fouled off there by Roro. Rover will be wanting to be a runner for his team here. Pitch down low, good eyes there. Football 1, taking the counter 1-1. Outside pitch, missing the plate there. For 2 balls, 1 strike. And pitch up high there. Good hands by Rowe. Taking his count to 3 balls, 1 strike. Anything close, Rowe will be looking to drive here. Give Canterbury a runner. Outside pitch there, and he fouls that off, taking the count to 3 balls, 2 strikes. Rowe got some RBIs in the very first innings, so he'll be looking at getting on base here. The high pitch there, driven out to centre field, high centre field, and Jackson catches that for the second out of the innings. 2 down here for North Harbour. Bringing into the box, number 10, Dan. On deck, number 13, Sam. Ball outside. First ball for Dan. Dan can get himself on here, have a 2 down hitting rally. An outside pitch, and that clips the corner there for the first strike, taking the count to 1 ball, 1 strike. Nice inside pitch there for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball up high that he chases there for a foul ball. Just needs to stay content in the box there. Have eyes down, chase nothing up high. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Dan, and ball inside there. Oh, did he think that was a walk? No. Taking the count to 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two outside there. It's a great at-bat by Dan. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Dan will be hitting the walking. He needs to protect the plate here. Anything close, he needs to drive away. To get that bat moving on anything close. And that's a good cut there. Foul ball. Full count on Dan here, 2 outs. And another outside pitch there, fouling it off. And again, Dan just needs to protect the plate. Get rid of anything close. Inside pitch there, missed the corner. And Dan will walk down to first base there. Now into the box for Canterbury, we have number 13 Sam. On deck, number 14 Josh. outside pitch there, and he bounces that over first baseman's head, and it goes out to right field. Dan slides in safely to third base there. Great outcome from that hit. Sam is safely at first base with Dan advancing to third base there. Great job. Now number 14 Josh up to the plate, and on deck we have number 12 Rykos. Runner on 1 and 3 for Canterbury, 2 outs. North Harbour just calling the timeout here, having possible discussions around the 1 and 3 play maybe. Protecting the runner. Number 14 Josh coming up to the plate here. Again, Canterbury have a runner in scoring position here that they will want to score. Every opportunity they've been given, they've taken, so this innings will be no different. And that outside high-rise pitch there, and Josh chases that for a strike 1. Josh just needs to keep to his own here, move the ball, see the ball down, and drive it. And he's driven that over the shortstop's head. Gone out to centre field. Dan scores, comes in safely. They overthrow the ball back at second base, and Sam comes into home plate safely. And Josh comes in driving into home plate and arrives safely at home plate also. Outstanding job there. Great running by Canterbury. Great aggressive running by Canterbury there. Bit of a mishap at second baseman with centre fielder throwing it into second base. But of course first baseman came across for the cut play into home, so there was no backup behind the second baseman, and it left a ball in no man's land at the dugout, causing Josh to also score. So that will take the score now to 6-2, 2 outs, and Rykos into the box. On deck we have number 4 Jaden. Another cut there by Rykos for 2 strikes. And a high outside pitch for the strikeout at the plate there. And to end the bottom of the third innings, Canterbury now take the score to lead 6-2. And to start off the top of the fourth innings here, we have number 29, Zach, into the box here to lead North Harbour off. And on deck we have number 33, Noah Reid. Great lead-off pitch there by Toby with 1 strike. And there's a pop fly there to centre field. Norkai's right under that, taking that out for the first out of the innings. 1 down. Into the box, number 33, Noah Reid. On deck, we have number 30, Demetrius. Two balls on Noah. Hit his count here. Anything close, Noah will be wanting to drive. And foul ball there. But unlucky on that one, it was coming in high. But he got the bat to it to give him a foul ball, so the count is now 2 balls, 1 strike. Outside low pitch for 3 balls, 1 strike. Toby needs to come back with a leader here, stay in the ball count. And nice inside pitch there. Dan grabs that and he takes that out at first. Yeah, bit of a bobble, but he recoups and gets the out at first base for the second out of the innings. Into the box for North Harbour we have number 30, Demetrius. On deck, number 9, Xavier. And nice strike there. First pitch for Demetrius in the innings. And another inside pitch there for a swing and a miss, taking his count to 2 strikes. And another beautiful pitch on the inside to end the innings, taking the strikeout at the plate. Heading into the bottom of the 4th innings here. Canterbury will come back into hit. Score is 6-2 to Canterbury. Alright, start of the bottom of the 4th innings, we have number 4 Jaden in the box. On deck we have number 8 Bronson. Canterbury have been very consistent in the first 3 innings of this game, scoring every innings. And that will take Jaden to 1 ball there for the first pitch of this innings. Canterbury will be looking at continuing their consistency on the scoreboard. Again, a bit too high for Jaden for the second ball. Hitters count here for Jaden, anything close. He will square and he looks at that for the first strike. 2 balls, 1 strike.
I'm sitting there.
Where? Jaden's count, 2 balls, 1 strike. And that inside pitch there for a second strike. Taking him to 2 and 2. And he fouls that one off. Count remains 2 and 2. Anything close, Jaden will get rid of here. And he fouls that off down third baseline there. Count remains 2 and 2. And an inside pitch, too much on that one there. For a ball. Full count here, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Hitting and walking here for Jaden. Great lead off at bat here. That's too high. He will walk down to first base. Bringing up number 8 Bronson, and on deck number 1 Rico. None down. And there's a foul ball there for Bronson. For 1 strike. You come off again. One strike on Bronson. And Bronson squares around and bunts that. That's a beautiful bunt. And he beats that out. Stutters the pitcher there. Pitcher remains with the ball on the bunt play there. Advances Jaden to second base and he gets to first base safely. Runner on 1 and 2 with none down. Into the box we have number 1 Rico. On deck number 6 Norkai. And again Rico just needs to move the ball, advance the runners, do a job. And he squares around to bunt. That pitch was too low there for ball 1. 1 ball on Rico. Great outcome for Canterbury here at the moment. Start of their hitting order. Got their first 2 hitters on base. And Rico into the box here. He's got 2 balls, so hitters count here. Anything close, Rico will be looking at driving here. Outside pitch too low there for 3 balls. Great at bat, good discipline hitting here for Canterbury. Three balls for Rico here. The be wanting to look at this, making the pitch a hit. Inside high there we go, there's a fourth ball, and he will make his way down to first base there. And the other two runners will advance. So now Canterbury are in their prime time hitting situation spot that they would want to be in. They have loaded bases and they have their clean-up hitter in the box right now, being number 6 Norkai. On deck number 2 Romana. And North Harbour just called a timeout here. And ready to go here. Canterbury have none out, loaded bases, and their clean-up hitter in the box here. And on deck number 2 Romana. Inside low there. Catcher did well to keep that in front, making sure no runners score here. One ball for Norkai. Canterbury coach will be very happy with his men in the situation they are in right now. That's just outside there. 4 ball 2. Now hopefully Norkai gets excited here with hitters count. 2 balls. Anything that comes in close, he will drive. Bronson's at second base running for Canterbury here, so we've got wheels out there. Anything to the outfield, Bronson will be looking at scoring. And he fouls that ball off there for 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. All runners are ready to move. 2 balls, 1 strike on Norkai. In the box here, loaded bases for Canterbury. None out. And an inside pitch, and he fouls that. And it's coming into this. Oh, and the catcher managed to catch that. That was outstanding. It looked as if it was going into the stands. But the catcher caught that on the fence line, giving them 1 out. So that's a great outcome for North Harbour there. It was a clean-up hitter and caught him out on that fly ball there. Now North Harbour have 1 out here. Into the box we have number 2 Romana. And again Canterbury still remains with loaded bases. Oh, that was a bit high there, but it was a called strike. And a ball in there for 1 ball, 1 strike. Rowe will be looking at moving the ball here, scoring some runs, and he grabs a hold of that outside pitch, and it looking like a double play here to end the innings, unfortunately, for Canterbury. However, North Harbour will be very excited by that play. Shortstop gathered that, touched second base, and then threw it to first base to force them out of the innings. Unfortunately for Canterbury, but great for North Harbour, keeping the score at 6-2 to Canterbury. Right, heading into the top of the 5th innings here, starting at North Harbour off. We have number 9, Xavier, in the box, and on deck, number 1, Jackson Gerbies. First pitch there for the innings coming in as a ball high. One ball on Xavier here. And a second ball there. Toby and Romana really need to get control of it here. 2 balls. They need to come back with a leader. And there's an inside pitch there, and Xavier has drilled that deep left field, and it's gone over. Auto for Xavier there. Score 2, Canterbury 6, North Harbour 3. None outs. Bringing into the box number 1, Jackson, and on deck number 5, Tamatea. Ball outside for a strike there. Beautiful pitch, nipping that outside corner. Toby just needs to stay content here. He needs to keep doing his job, pitching it into row. Nice outside pitch again here for strike 2. Two strikes on Jackson. Another outside pitch there, and he's drilled that up the middle there, and Bronson did get a glove to it, but unfortunately it did come off his glove there. So Jackson will make it safely down to first base there. So into the box now we have number 5, Tamatea, on deck number 37, Will. None outs and a runner on first base, and he squares to bunt here, and the runner looks like he's going, but no. Nice, that was good play there. Catcher threw it down for the steal, but Jackson came back to first, and Bronson, the second baseman, was there to sneak in behind him. Jackson is safe on first base, however, and that is 1 ball for Tamatea, and he squares around for the bunt, and that's a called strike there. He pulls the bat back, taking his count to 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner remains at first. Count on Tamatea is 1-1. None outs for North Harbour here, and he squares to bunt here, and the bunt is put down, and no one grabs the ball. Bit of an infielding error here for Canterbury. Unfortunately, there's a bit of confusion between the pitcher and first baseman on that bunt play there. Jackson advances to second base safely, and Tamatea is safe at first base. We have none outs, runner on first and second. Outside pitch, just too far out there for a ball. In the box we have number 37 Will, and on deck number 13 Jaden. Ball high there. Wild pitch, unfortunately for Toby, which will push the runners around to second and third. 2 balls on the hitter here. Runners at 2 and 3 for North Harbour. Ball down low for 3 balls. And down low, and the hitter swings there on 3 balls. He might get a bit of a growling when he goes into the dugout actually. 3 balls, 1 strike. And another strike on the outside there with a swing and a miss. Full count on number 37, Will. 3 balls, 2 strikes. North Harbour remain with runners at 2 and 3, none out. Toby will be wanting to take this hitter at the plate here. 3 and 2. And he cuts that late, and it's gone deep to left field. Left field has caught it, bringing it in, and they will take the out at third. Canterbury will. That was a great job. The run will get home safely. However, the out was taken at third on the cat, and at third. Is it to that? And we have an offensive change here for North Harbour. We have number 13, Jaden Tapsell out, and number 3, Holder Cooper Nicola entering the game here. And he has 1 strike. And he puts it just over shortstop there. Heading to first base safely. In the box we have number 25, Tangaroa King. On deck, number 29, Zach Adkins. 2 outs here. Runner on first base. Strike on the outside. Tangaroa with 1 strike. And a runner at first. Outside pitch, driven foul ball. Taking him to 2 strikes.
Toby.
Ball down low. Count 1 ball, 2 strikes. And he's gone, taking the 3rd out at the plate there. In the top of the 4th innings, the score is now 6-4 to Canterbury, with North Harbour scoring a run in that innings. And to start us off in the bottom of the 5th inning for Canterbury, we have number 10, Daniel Dittmer. Into the box on deck we have number 13, Samuel Gilchrist. And that ball pops up short into centre field there, and centre field tries to take that. Daniel advances to 2. There's good base running there, aggressive base running, and he gets safe at second base. Into the box now we have number 13, Samuel Gilchrist, and on deck number 14, Joshua Snelger. He squares for the bunt and it comes in low for a ball. Ball 1 on number 13, Sam. Just question the swing there. David Fortin said no. 1 ball. And low pitch there with swing and a miss. Strike 1. Sam's count, now 1-1. It's a runner at 2 for Canterbury. This is where the action happened in the last innings. And ball high there. 2 balls, 1 strike. None outs for Canterbury. Outside pitch and he takes that to second base there with a ground out play. There was a close play there at third base. Dan holds up at in between second and third and advances to third on the throw with a quick play from the first baseman. Dan is safe at 1. Unfortunately, Sam was out at first with the first out of the innings. With Dan at third base, into the box we have number 14, Joshua Snelger. On deck, number 12, Rikos Iosifo Stowers. One out here with a runner on 3. Josh into the box. And he squares to bunt here. Ball outside. Out. One ball on Josh here. Squares around to bunt. And he comes back and puts that through. The ball will go foul. Taking Josh's count to 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey Josh.
Excuse me. Ball up high there. 2 balls, 1 strike. Runner in scoring position for Canterbury here. 1 out. Ball down low. Good discipline at the plate. 3 balls, 1 strike. He squares and that ball was high unfortunately, but he did get a bat to it. Take him to a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Hitting or walking now. Anything close, he needs to protect the plate. Outside, and he's drilled that into the gap, and that's gone. That's hit the fence in between centre and right field. Josh is coming around to third base, and he dives safely into third base with an overthrow there, but he makes it safely to third base and scores Dan. Great job by Josh there, back-to-back hits.
Job, Josh.
Now into the box we have number 12, Raikos Ios for 4 Stowers. On deck, back to the top, number 4, Jaden Potts. We've got time out here. Just got a timeout. And we have a defensive change here for North Harbour. We have number 15, Keegan Maguire, coming in for the pitcher, number 29, Zach Adkins. And into the box for Canterbury we have number 12, Raikos Ios for Stowers. With a runner at third for Canterbury, 1 out. Nice outside pitch there, aggressive hitting by Raikos. The foul ball, 1 strike. Runner on 3, 1 out for Canterbury. Raikos in the box, ball high there. Take it to count to 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball on the inside there for a foul off by Raikos. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Raikos just needs to keep protecting the plate here. Laying off that rise ball. High outside pitch there for a strikeout at the plate. 2 outs. Bringing up to the plate number 4, Jaden Potts. On deck, Number 8, Bronson Harper. Canterbury coach just calling a timeout here. Just have a bit of a delay here. Unsure specifically what is going on. However, Canterbury coach has approached the umpires about something, maybe protesting something about that. They have asked for the New Zealand softball delegate to come down, so they have had that conversation. However, we don't have any information at the moment, so when we are updated, I will update you all. Alright, whānau, bit of an update for you all here. So it appears that North Harbour, when they entered their picture, he is an international representative as well as the first baseman, number 37, Will Singer, who is playing first base. So that is two imports or international players on the diamond at the same time, and Softball New Zealand ruling is you're only allowed one international player on the diamond, so a bit of a coach's error out there at the moment. However, they have all the delegates required in the CSA office, and they are discussing that. So when we get a further update, we will let you know exactly what the outcome is of that. right, whānau, just a bit of an update. No protest there, just a question about the eligibility about the international players, which has deemed to be all good and good to go. So the pitcher will remain on the pitching line and the first baseman will remain there. And now Bronson has been intentionally walked, loading the bases up for number 1, Rico, with 2 down. With 2 down, which is an interesting call. Rico lives for these situations and plays, so here we go. He'll be excited about this opportunity. We have loaded bases, 2 down, 1 strike on Rico. And that was a ball 1 there. Sorry. 1 ball for Rico. Two balls for Rico. Number 1, Rico Rato with 2 balls. Loaded bases. Outside pitch for a strike there, taking the count to 2 balls, 1 strike.
Let's go, Rico! Let's go, Rex! Let's go, Rico!
Outside pitch for a foul ball there. Count now is 2 balls, 2 strikes, loaded bases.
Let's go, Rico! Let's go, Rex! Come on, Rico!
And an outside pitch there for a foul ball. 2-2 on Rico.
Let's go, Rico! Let's go, Rico!
Important moments for both teams here. And the outside pitch and another foul ball there. Battling his way here in the box, Rico. Two balls, 2 strikes on Rico. And an outside pitch, and he drives that 5-6 hole, and he errors it, and the third baseman takes a dive there, bobbles the ball, but does recoup and manages to tag the base runner heading to third base for the 3rd out of the game. Bottom of the 5th innings here, and the score is 7-4 to Canterbury. Into the box here for North Harbour we have number 15, Keegan Maguire. On deck, number 33, Noah Reid. Good lead there for Toby with the strike.
You got it,
And strike on
Toby!
the hitter.
Let's go, Toby!
And nice outside change up there for a strike too. Beautiful pitch. Caught him looking there.
Let's go, Toby! Go, Toby! You got it, Toby!
And a nice pitch there. Beautiful spin on that ball for the first out at the plate there. Now up to the plate we have number 33, Noah Reid. On deck, number 30, Demetrius Sant.
Let's go, Toby! Let's go!
And nice outside pitch for a first strike. Toby's come out firing here into the top of the 6th inning.
Let's go, Toby! Go, Toby!
And he squares to bunt there, ball down low, taking the count to 1-1. Pitch driven foul ball there, taking the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Let's go, Toby!
2 balls, 1 strike on the
Let's
hitter.
go, Toby!
Nice outside pitch there, just missing. Down low for 2-2. Called by the hitter.
Let's go, Toby!
Outside pitch, but too
Let's go,
far there
Toby!
for the umpire. Taking the count to 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Let's go, Toby! Go, Toby!
Beautiful pitch there. Rico Rato at third base will take it. Unfortunately throws it down low to the first baseman who can't get a grab of that.
Let's go,
And the
Toby!
runner, the hitter, will make it safely down to first base. Canterbury still have one out here. Runner on first. Into the box, number 30, Demetrius Sant. On deck, number 9, Xavier Hayden. And that ball's been popped up to left field. Left field successfully catches that. The runner remains at first base. That'll be the second out of the innings.
Let's go, Toby.
Keep going, Toby.
Two outs here for Canterbury. In the box we have number 9, Xavier Hayden. On deck, number 1, Jackson Gerbies. All in high. Xavier had a huge automatic in the last innings to get another run for his team. And nice pitch there for 1-1. 1-1 on the hitter here, Xavier. And outside pitch there, too low. Taking the count to 2-1.
Let's go, Toby! Let's go, Toby!
Outside high. Count, 3 balls, 1 strike. foul ball there, taking Xavier to a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Shush. Xavier with a full count. Runner on first, 2 outs. And down, and he drives it out to right field, and it manages to stay in the diamond here. And the throw to second base, and he makes it around to second base successfully, and the runner advances to third. Runner on 2, runner on 3 for North Harbour here. In the box we have number 1 Jackson Gerbies on deck, number 5 Tamatea Matatai Hiko Smith. Outside high, good strike there. 1 strike on Jackson. And an inside pitch there, and he bobbles it, and Rico manages to read that right off the bat and catches that in between the 5-6 hole for the 3rd out. Heading into the bottom of the 6th inning, score is 7-4 to Canterbury.
I want to thank Carly Wirehiko for doing the commentary. Unfortunately, she had to take off to go pick up her son, so you have me for the remainder of this awesome game here between Canterbury and North Harbour. What a battle it is. We are now into the bottom of the 6th innings. Nokai into the batter's box for Canterbury. We can go short on that one. Hard hit up first base line there by Nokai. It's just out of the glove of the first baseman. He's going to head around to second base, diving on in. That throw slightly off the base, allowing him a safe space to get onto that base. So runner on 2. Here in the bottom of the 6th innings, Romana Kumara into the batter's box now for Canterbury. Ball up high. The 1-1 count here on Romana. there by Keegan to get that one past the bat of Kumaroa. We've got a 2-2 count. Almost got underway with the other umpire, otherwise occupied. Ball up high. Feel the intensity in the air here at Dynasty Ballpark. Diamond 1. Two strong teams going at it. Hard hit up the middle there by Romana Kumura. Picked up nicely by shortstop to get the out, but he brings in an RBI for his troubles. Daniel Dittmer into the batter's box now for Canterbury. And a lead strike. And beautiful pitch, batting bat. Takes out to 2 strikes. Ball on the outside. Yeah, 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Daniel Dittmer. And the out taken at the plate. That's the second out here in the bottom of the 6th innings. Sam Gilchrist into the batter's box now for Canterbury. That went up and in. A nice one there to take it to a 1-1 count. Keegan Maguire coming in strong. And again, with another strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And a beautiful pitch to get the out at the plate. So we're heading into the top of the 7th innings with this matchup between North Harbour and Canterbury. The score currently 8 runs to 4 to Canterbury. We are back into it in the top of the 7th innings. taking too long to get into batter's box. Another swing. So we got 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Tamatia. Go Smith. Hard hit down to shortstop. Picked up by Jaden Potts and cleanly thrown over to Daniel Dittmer at first to get the first out here in the top of the 7th. Will Singer into the batter's box now for North Harbour. That ball down low, got a 1-1 count. Number 3 hitter here for North Harbour. Holder, Coca-Cola on deck circle. The camera's taking the battering in this game. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And ball high on the outside. Good grab there by Romana Kumura to pull that one in. 2-2 count. Hard hit to second baseman Bronson Harper. Tidies it up nicely for the assist over to 1 and the out taken. The second out here in the top of the 7th. Holder Kukumakola in the batter's box for North Harbour. And didn't think he was going to move for that one, but heads up from his teammate to look up. That one skied up to the straight above catcher Romana Kumura to take that out. Great game here between both of these two teams. Canterbury taking the win, 8 runs to 4 over North Harbour. This game had a bit of everything. I hope you enjoyed it back at home, as we did here in the ballpark. Sure we'll see these two teams later on in this tournament. Thanks for joining us, and we look forward to bringing some broadcasts to you tomorrow, starting off at 9 a.m. here on Dynasty Ballpark 1.